All right, hello and welcome to Winterfield here in Strasburg, Colorado for varsity football action between the visiting Estes Park Bobcats and the home team here, the Strasburg Indians. Myself, Nick Dickens, here on the call with Dave Lasecki. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you some exciting football action tonight. The Bobcats come into the game tonight with a 2-5 overall record. Strasburg, meanwhile, is 4-3. So this league matchup should go in favor of Strasburg if things go well, but that's why they play the game. So, Dave, any thoughts on tonight's game? Have you been keeping an eye on any of the other scores in Chassa today?
I haven't seen any of that. I do know that Estes Park throws the ball quite a bit.
Okay.
Their quarterback, Colin Reitz, has thrown 158 out of 286 for 1,986 yards on the season.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw he also is one of their main running threats. But, yeah, it does sound like they are really pass-heavy, and so he'll put the ball in the air. I did see he's thrown like 15 touchdowns but also 13 interceptions. So it kind of reminds me of maybe a quarterback that would play for the Broncos, like a Drew Lock or something. So hopefully we see a little better performance than that tonight. But in any case, exciting night tonight. A lot of different activities and festivities going on. Most notably, it's senior night. So we'll be recognizing a handful of seniors tonight on the team. Should be fun. I know these kids have worked hard and had a successful 4-year run. So hopefully tonight can kind of be a good way to wrap things up at home tonight.
Right.
Yeah. So, any case, I think we're also going to be treated at halftime to some youth football. Sounds like we'll have both our Pee-wee and midget teams out here doing inter-squad scrimmages, and then they'll be honoring all the seniors. So, a lot of exciting stuff tonight. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to is I'm excited to see Caleb Hart in the starting role again tonight at quarterback. Caleb's been doing a good job since he got in there. I like the dimension he adds with the run.
Right.
He's able to run the ball quite well.
Yeah.
Anybody in particular you're looking at tonight or side of the ball?
Well, you always look at Zach Marrero.
Absolutely.
Who's a threat on the offense and the defense.
I agree. He has really stepped up here in what's his junior year. He started or got significant playing time as a freshman and sophomore, but he's really seemed to harness the leadership role, and he is exciting every time he touches the ball. So hopefully we'll see some big plays from him.
Right.
Senior I want to mention is Matthias Brown. Matthias is starting on both sides of the ball, as a lot of our players do, starting at middle linebacker and then at tackle. Eager to see how he does tonight as well. And Preston Krause, it's just, you could go on and on about the senior class. They've had a lot of achievements, and it's been a lot of fun watching them these past 4 years. Tonight should be pretty exciting, and if you hang with us, we are about 11 minutes from kickoff, and we'll be back with you here shortly. All right. Well, as we said, are about 10 minutes from the opening kickoff for tonight's ball game, and it's a good time for us to recognize some of our sponsors. Without our sponsors, these broadcasts would not be possible. So Dave Lasecki is going to go ahead and tell you about some people that help us out.
Well, we'd like to thank our black sponsors, first of all, Wolf Waste Removal, Rookies, Strasburg Auto Parts, Maverick Steel, Action Signs and Graphics, Clausen Chiropractic, Western Hardware, The Gift Shop, and Weller Insurance, as well as our red sponsors, Remax Full House, Ladybug Landing, Core Electric Cooperative, Titan Carport Inc., and Strasburg Veterinary Clinic. If you or your business interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact the Strasburg Booster Club at strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. Announcing the John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell. The scholarship will be awarded to one or two graduating seniors at Strasburg High School, starting with class of 2021. To make a contribution, see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact Tina Starman at 303-622-9211, extension 896.
All right, well, thank you, Dave. I'm personally excited about the John Mundell Scholarship. John, as we mentioned, served as the AD here and coached for many years. Right now, we're kind of turning our focus to the tunnel as the Indians prepare to take the field. While they do that, I'll go ahead and post a couple scores from 1A football action today. The Platte Canyon Huskies topped the Bennett Tigers 18-14, which gives them kind of the leadership role there in the Foothills division and the chance to get into the playoffs. Wiggins improved to 6-2, beating Burlington, who fell to 2-6. The Lyman Badgers stayed undefeated with a 40-14 win over Holyoke. And Highland, who we recently beat, won 47-6. Here comes our Strasburg Indians out to the field. A handful of the players have pink on in honor of breast cancer awareness. And so that's pretty cool to see our kids standing up for a good positive cause like breast cancer awareness. So in mere moments, we'll have our captains meetings. Tonight's seniors that are going to be playing in their final home game here at Winterfield during the regular season at least, we'll see what happens during the playoffs, is Ben Pedigo, Preston Kraus, Matthias Brown, Rock Gallegos, Bryce Miller, Pascal Wirsick, Talon Hall, Kurt Ecker, Jesse Burt, Keegan Tiffany, Wilson Ames, Cole Leiker, and finally Adam Schneider. So quite a few seniors will be losing tonight, so hopefully they'll all get a chance to touch the ball tonight or make some plays in front of the home fans.
Yeah, that's a big group of seniors.
Yeah, no, it's crazy when you have a class that size, you know, and it's not just the numbers they have, but it's kind of also the accomplishments and the different things they've done while they're here. So they'll definitely be missed, and it's pretty much an honor and a privilege to get announced tonight and kind of recognize this great class of kids. I know them all personally, and just you couldn't find a better bunch of kids. So hopefully everything goes well tonight. It looks like, again, we're very close to the captain's meeting. It looks like our captains for tonight is going to be Matthias Brown. It looks like number 33, Talon Hall. Number 8, which is Zach Marrero. And then number 66, we have Wilson Ames out there too. So as soon as the officials finish their instructions, we'll flip the coin. Estes Park should get the call as the visitors, and then we'll figure out who's getting the ball and who's going which direction. So it looks like the referee is explaining the options to the players, and it looks like we're going to have our coin toss here shortly. He looks like he's got the gift of gab. Here we go. Looks like Estes Park won the toss, and they've elected to receive. So they'll be getting the ball going first. And it looks like the Indians are going to be going from north to south on the field and left to right on your computer screen. While we're waiting for the game to kick off, a couple more scores. In 1A, Manual won last night, 48-2 over Clear Creek. Ray and Yuma, always a good matchup, two neighboring towns a few miles apart. 13-7, Ray came out on top. Trinidad lost to Rocky Ford. Centauri won again, but by forfeit, so they remain undefeated. And I think after the teams finish their little introductions here, we will do the pledge or the singing of the national anthem, and we'll be ready to roll.
Singing tonight's national anthem, senior Kayla Miller.
So it looks like Kayla Miller will be performing our national anthem. We'll be quiet and listen to her perform.
Can you see by the
That was a stirring rendition of the national anthem by senior Kayla Miller here in Strasburg. Again, if you're just tuning in tonight, we are nearly kicking off, 6 p.m. start tonight. This is varsity football action brought to you by Nick Dickens and Dave Lasecki. We're live here at Winter Field in Strasburg, Colorado to call a game between the visitors from Estes Park, the Bobcats. They come in tonight with a 2-4 record. Indians, meanwhile, are 4-3. So should be a pretty good ball game tonight. Again, Dave mentioned earlier, the Estes Park Bobcats like to put the ball in the air, so we may see a lot more passing than we've seen in any game so far this year. I think they've attempted more passes than or completed more passes than any other team around has even attempted so far. So we should see a lot of action early and often.
Should be fun.
Yeah. So it looks like both teams have their 11 players on the field, and we should be ready for live action here. It looks like number 2, Jose Gonzalez, and number 21, Jonah Burdick, are back deep for the Bobcats. Indians have it teed up. It's Julian Valencia. He's going to put a right foot in the ball. It's deep. The receiver will take it at about the 7-yard line. He makes his way to the right, and nice little tackle there.
It's a run by Jonah Burdick, number 21.
Yeah, and Strasburg closed in on that quickly.
25.
Okay, so they're saying number 25 got that tackle. That's Bryce Miller. So I knew somebody got down there quickly, but great coverage so far for the Indians, and here we go. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. They're going to have the ball at about their own 15-yard line. They start with a running back flanking either side of the quarterback, twin receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. Shotgun snaps on the way. He's going to drop back, look over the middle, and knocked down. Nice play there by number 17, Hayden Turner. Hayden, another junior. We mentioned Zach Marrero earlier tonight, but Hayden stepping in there with the pass deflection early.
Looked like he tried to get it to his brother, Rylan Reitz.
Yeah, it sounds like those two are kind of the dynamic duo for the Bobcats, so we should see them again tonight. So same look. This time they're going to check to empty. They have 5 wides. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws, and it's picked. Intercepted. Hayden Turner. He's going to take it to the house. Hayden Turner with the pick 6. Touchdown, Indians.
Hayden.
Great play by Hayden Turner. The Estes Park quarterback.
Flag on the play.
Oh, shoot. Let's see if the flag is on the return or afterwards based on the celebration. Let's see what we've got called here. It's always sad to see a little laundry on the field after a nice play like that. Hopefully the interception stands. So we're still waiting for the signal from the white hat.
Pass interference,
Oh.
Strasburg.
Wow. That ball was pretty underthrown to be considered pass interference. I'm not sure if they called Hayden or somebody else. However, it looks like
Hayden never even touched the kid.
No.
That was just a bad throw.
Yeah, ball was kind of underthrown out in the left flat, and Turner intercepted it, took it to the house, but it looks like the Bobcats are going to live to fight another day here.
Sad to see.
You know what?
See kids like that get a.
Yeah, actually, it looks like they must have called it post-possession. So after the interception, it looks like we'll go ahead and maintain possession, so that's good. First down and 10 for the Indians at the 19-yard line of the Bobcats. They bring a man in motion. It's Hall. Instead, they give it to Thomas Devlin up the middle, and Devlin pushes forward for about 4 yards. So the eye candy with the motion man helped Thomas get up the middle, and he picked up about 4. It'll bring up a second down and 6 from about the 15-yard line. So Indians and Estes Park, 2 different playing styles. One's going to put the ball in the air a lot. The other one relies a lot on the ground game. This time Indians look like a pistol formation. They've got Devlin back behind Hart. Hart calls for the ball, twin receivers to each side. He's dropping back. He's looking over the middle. Oh, and overthrown. Nice look for Hart. It looked like he had the right read. Marrero was open, just got a little too much air underneath it.
Yeah, Marrero open over the middle, and you had Egan Stevens open.
Over on the left side.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he had a couple options there. Hopefully that continues tonight. Regardless, it's 3rd down and about 6 from the 15-yard line here for the Indians. A little more of a tight set here. Hart gets the ball, hands it to Marrero. Marrero will try the left-hand side. He gets around the edge, one man to beat, and he's going to be forced out of bounds, but not before he can pick up the 1st down for the Indians. So Indians should have a 1st down and goal. 1st down and goal from, it looks like they're spotting it about the 7-yard line. So 1st down and goal, Indians. We're only a minute and 10 seconds into this game, and we've already seen a turnover and a pretty nice run there from Marrero. We'll see if we can cap it off with a touchdown.
Yeah, you see Marrero out there shaking and baking, making kids miss.
Yes, sir. So twin receivers to each side. The lone setback is Devlin. He's back behind in the pistol behind Hart. Hart calls for the ball. He's got it. He's going to give it to Devlin. Devlin to the right-hand side, breaks a couple tackles, and into the end zone. Thank goodness. So Devlin, a sophomore running back, number 23 for the Indians, will get Strasburg on the board here, and the home team is up 6-0. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in quarter number 1. Indians have the 6-0 lead. They're going to try to add to that with a Valencia extra point. Good snap, ball. Oh, a little trouble with the snap. Marrero picks it up. He's going to run for it.
Get the corner.
Oh.
I think he's in.
Oh, that was close. No. That was close. Marrero, just as you talked earlier with the shaking and bacon, had a chance to do it there kind of by accident after mishandling the snap. Regardless, Indians up 6-0 here early from Winterfield, Strasburg, Colorado. Nice night tonight. Good number of fans on hand here. Again, it's senior night. We're recognizing a bunch of seniors tonight. Also at halftime, we're going to be treated to some Pee Wee football action as well. So we are very thankful for our sponsors, and I'll have Dave talk about one real quick here.
You got Wolf Waste with Jeff Black. Wolf Waste LLC, a service disabled veteran-owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5299.
Perfect. As we mentioned before, we love our sponsors and appreciate them. Strasburg will look to kick the ball back to the Bobcats. Bobcats' first possession didn't go so well with an interception. Valencia's got it teed up. He's going to approach, put a right foot into it. It's deep this time down the left-hand side of the field, and it is going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. So nice deep kick by Valencia. No chance to return that for the Bobcats. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Estes Park, and they'll have the ball on their own 20-yard line.
Something that Estes Park found out on that touchdown run is you're going to need more than one guy to tackle Thomas Devlin.
Absolutely, yeah. Thomas, when he gets ahead of steam, he's difficult to break down. So again, empty set, 5 wide for the Estes Park Bobcats. They call for the shotgun snap. They've got it. It's a quick toss, and he was looking over the middle to number 10, who was covered by Talon Hall, but not really in the same vicinity with the pass.
Yeah, he had Matthias Brown coming on a blitz on the left end over there.
Yeah, Matthias did a good job with pressure.
I think he had to get rid of that ball quickly.
Yes, sir. So again, Estes Park keeping it simple. They've got the 5 wide look again, shotgun snap. They drop back, sling it out to the side. Tried to do kind of a little bubble screen where they ran the outside receivers up the field, or inside receivers up the field, and then brought 14 across, but unable to hook up on that. Number 14 for them is Caden Smith, unable to reel in that ball.
3rd down and 10.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Estes again. Score is 6-0. Indians got on the board first with the Thomas Devlin touchdown run. Here's a little tighter look, but still an empty set. They look over the middle. This time they have the crossing play. Yeah, the number 10 just ran basically a drag route where you sneak in front of the backers and right behind the line of scrimmage. However, Matthias Brown's able to take him down and force a 4th down and 1, and Estes Park looks like they're going to go for it. So Estes Park just needs a yard. 9 minutes, 45 seconds and counting here in the opening quarter. Estes Park again with the empty look. We could see a quarterback sneak here where he gets the ball and just tries to run straight ahead. They only need a yard.
Doesn't look like they're going to snap the ball.
There it is. And it is the quarterback sneak right up the middle. He breaks a tackle. Oh, nice run. For a guy that throws so much, he did a nice job running the ball there. So they went to an empty set, spread out the defense, ran it up the middle, and Strasburg lucky to bring him down. He was just shoelaces away from maybe taking that the distance. But it'll be first down and 10 from the 44-yard line for the Bobcats here in their second possession of the ball game. Again, empty look, rolls out to his right, looking to throw. He does so, but incomplete. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael McCown, number 3, on that play.
Yeah, he's ran the ball 59 times this season for 187 yards, so he's not afraid to tuck and run.
Definitely, but still only averaging about 3 yards per carry, and that's all he needed last time. He had only 4th and 1 to go and got a little bit more than that. So good defensive play the last time out for the Indians. That'll bring up second down and 10. Second down and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 44-yard line. Again, he's going to roll to his right. He's throwing it back on the screen. Good play there by Keegan Tiffany.
Maybe for a yard gain.
Yep. Keegan Tiffany stayed at home. It looked like they were doing a little misdirection where they trotted everybody over to the right and then threw it back to their left, trying to sneak their running back out. And outside linebacker Keegan Tiffany read that and put a stop to it early. We'll call it no gain, actually. Third down and 10. Third down and 10, clock rolling, 8 minutes, 35 seconds here in the first quarter. Drop back again, throws it over the middle.
Zach.
Oh, nice play by Zach Marrero.
And Hayden Turner almost had his second interception on the deflection.
Yeah, Hayden's had an early, an exciting opening quarter here. Marrero tipped that ball, and it almost ended up in the midst of Hayden Turner for a pick. However, the ball ended up falling to the ground, and now with 4th down and 10 from their own 44, Bobcats look like they're going for it again. Marrero's dropped back deep. I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? I take it back. It's just going to be more of a quick kick set, it looks like. We'll see. Nope, they're going for it. It looks like the reverse. Oh, and it's on the ground. Ball scooped up.
Strasburg's ball.
Yeah, either way, Strasburg's going to get that. Yeah, so 4th down, and the Bobcats rolled the dice. They decide to try a reverse, maybe a reverse pass, but on the second handoff there, the ball fell to the ground. Zach Rushman nearly got on top of that, but Indians ball regardless. It's going to be first down and 10
Another short
from the
field.
30-yard line. Yeah, Indians, I don't think we've done a play yet in Indian territory yet today. It's all been on the Bobcat side of the field.
Which is okay.
Absolutely. So twin receivers to the left, and we've got Marrero in the pistol. They're going to turn, hand it to him. Marrero up the middle, makes a man miss, drags him down. Looked like a face mask.
They did throw the ball.
Good.
Flag.
I was a little worried about that. It looked like they got a hold of his face mask to bring him down. Number 50 there.
There's a flag on the other end, too.
Hopefully they both saw the same thing. We will see. So if we do get the face mask, that'll add 15 yards to a good run by Marrero. We'll see if it's offsetting penalties or if both officials caught the same infraction. Personal foul, face mask, so they did get Estes Park. Yeah, it looks like good.
Nice
Perfect.
call.
Perfect. So that's going to move the ball down, and we should have a first and goal. If my math's correct, we should have a first down and goal.
It should be half the distance of the goal line.
All right, it looks like he's going to place the ball at about the 8-yard line. So first down and goal for the Indians. They've got the ball at the Estes Park 8-yard line. And a stoppage of play here. Looks like they're going to confirm where the ball should be spotted, whether it's a half the distance call or 15 yards. Let's see. It looked like they gave the Bobcats back about a yard, so we'll call it first and goal from the 9 now. So Indians have twin receivers to each side. The lone setback, is that Hall or Devlin? It looks like Devlin, and they're going to give it to Devlin right up the middle. Oh, and he'll be down to what, about the 2-yard line, Dave?
Looks like it, yeah.
So another strong run for Thomas, and Indians in business again. They've got a 6-0 lead on the earlier touchdown by Devlin, and now they find themselves with a second down and about 3 or 4 yards to the goal line here. They're going to split Egan Stevens and Talon Hall out to the left. They've got Tiffany and Bryce Miller to the right. Lone setback is Zach Marrero. They're going to turn, give it to Marrero. Marrero makes the, nice tackle.
Nice open field tackle.
Yeah, number 3 there, that's Michael McCown. Came across. You often don't see Zach go down on first contact.
No, not at all.
I think from our reaction, we were both a little surprised. So, anyway, clock's rolling a little bit. 7 minutes, 10 seconds here left in the first quarter of action here. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is live varsity football. It is senior night. It's the Strasburg Indians hosting the guests from Estes Park, the Bobcats. Indians excited early with a 6-0 lead and looking to build that lead to 12 here. So again, twin receivers to the left. They're going to fake the ball to Marrero. It's a play action pass.
Over Bryce Miller.
Nice look there. Good read from Hart. He faked, put the ball in the belly of Marrero, pulled it, and looked to get it to Miller out in the flats. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. And it looks like Valencio's going to get a chance to kick a field goal.
That'd be his first attempt for the season, isn't it?
He actually had that one against Centauri.
Okay.
So that otherwise,
right.
yeah. That one was a forgettable game, so I can understand why you don't remember that.
Right.
Regardless, it looks like about a 24-yard attempt. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good.
Nice.
All right, so 9-0. Valencia with his 2nd field goal of the season, and Indians have a 2-score lead here early, and will look once again to kick the ball back to the visitors from Estes Park.
Like to get another sponsor.
Great.
Noticed Rookies Restaurant and Saloon prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of Our Good Food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast, which is served all day, lunch, and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself.
I was going to say, I can attest to both the good pizza and the good meals. My son and I like to frequent that place. It's kept me nearly at 3 bills here for all these years. So I don't know if my cardiologist would appreciate that note, but regardless. Julian Valencia has the ball teed up again. The right footer will put the foot into it, and he kicks it deep. 21 takes it at about the 4-yard line. Oh, he's going to throw it back across the field. And number 3, Dalton Bergstrom, makes a nice play.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah. That ball almost looked to be a forward pass. I thought that would have had to be a backward pass.
They're calling
on that.
a face mask on Dalton.
Did you see that? I didn't see Dalton get up on the mask. I thought he had
No.
him more low down around like the waist almost. Well, let's see. I've got a little replay here on the leg. Yeah, I definitely don't see a face mask on that.
Unless it was on the second guy that came in.
Yeah. Well, so that's going to give the best starting position of the day to the Bobcats. They're going to have the ball 1st down and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
No huddle.
No huddle here. They are going with a tight set. They've got trips to the right, twins to the left, or twins to both sides, and a single setback in the gun. They tried an inside handoff. The ball. Oh. So they tried an inside handoff, and it was mishandled, ended up in the arms of a lineman. And because the ball was fumbled, I think he is eligible to carry that ball, but that was kind of a bang-bang play, so to speak.
Yeah, that confused me.
Yeah, I kept looking back at the ball, and I think Marrero had gotten in the backfield. Looks like Marrero's having to take a break here. He might have broke a strap on his shoulder pads or something. And Talon Hall will come into the game. This time, the Bobcats look to spread it out. Twin receivers to each side. And there's a stoppage of play again. I think they're telling Marrero he needs to tuck his shirt in. Marrero, honoring his mom here with the breast cancer awareness stuff, has a pink shirt on tonight that's hanging out, and apparently the officials don't like it. Well, back to live action here. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. Estes Park's got the ball. They drop back, look over the middle. Oh, Incomplete. Good pressure there by Wilson Ames.
Right.
So Wilson Ames, the senior defensive end, hit the quarterback for Estes Park, Colin Reitz, right when he was releasing the ball. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 for the Bobcats. They've got the ball. They've advanced it to about the 36-yard line now. So 4 wides. Ball snapped, straight back, looks over the middle, and incomplete. Every once in a while, the quarterback looks like he's playing hot potato out there, just getting rid of the ball.
He had 2 receivers in the same spot. Number 5, his brother, and number 2,
Yeah.
Michael McCown, both in the same exact spot.
Yeah, usually your route concepts are going to keep those receivers separate so that there's a little more room to work. So here we're going to see that bunch set, a bunch set to the right, twin receivers to the left.
4th down.
4th down. Ball is snapped, drops back, throws it up for grabs, and another interception.
Hayden Turner.
Yeah, man. That kiddo is having the game of his life.
Wow. And we're only 4 minutes into the first
Yeah, it's
quarter.
ridiculous. It's 5:52 left in the first quarter, and Hayden Turner has now had his hands on the ball 3 times. He's brought 2 of them in for interceptions and nearly a third. That's going to give the ball back to the Indians. It's going to give Strasburg a 1st and 10 from our own 49-yard line. Indians are going to take and have 2 receivers to the right, Marrero at the back, and the sniffer back is going to be Miller. Marrero gets the ball, and they wrapped him up again. That's 2 times tonight where he's been taken down on first contact. It's almost shocking to me, but good defensive play there for Estes Park to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, ran into a wall of 2 or 3 players right there.
Yep. So that'll make it a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. Indians have the ball right on the midfield stripe. This time again, same formation, just different personnel. It looks like Thomas is in at the sniffer. 2 receivers to the right. Marrero in the pistol. Turns, gives the ball to Marrero. He's through the line in a hurry.
Wow.
Wow. And still dragging players.
I think there was a face mask in there again.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Call it. Nice run.
Marrero, you always preach to your running backs about hitting the hole hard, going fast and full speed. And that was definitely what Marrero did on that last run.
Yeah.
I think he was up to full speed by the time he reached the line.
He did.
Yeah, the linebackers didn't have a chance. It's going to give Strasburg the 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line of the Bobcats. Clock sitting at 5 minutes and 7 seconds. They're going to wind it.
Running.
Yeah, they're going to wind it. They were just waiting for the chains. So now the clock's winding. We're going to go under 5 minutes. Indians already up 2 scores on the field goal from Valencia and the touchdown run from Devlin. This time they fake to Talon Hall. The keep on the quarterback power there from Caleb Hart. Caleb Hart put the ball in the belly of Talon Hall, pulled it back out, and tried the left-hand side, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 for Strasburg. Again, if you're just tuning in tonight, Nick Dickens on the call here with Dave Lasecki. We're at Winterfield here in Strasburg, Colorado. The Indians are hosting the Bobcats, and so far tonight it's gone all Strasburg's way. This time, tight formation. Looks like we have tight ends in there. We've got twin backs on either side of Hart. Hart turns, gives it to Marrero. Marrero tries his left-hand side, breaks a couple tackles, and in. So that looks more like the Zach Marrero we know and love. So that's going to make the score 15-0. 15-0. Indians all over the Bobcats here early. Just kind of looking at the scores from the teams earlier today, I kind of figured this game could go pretty lopsided to the Indians, and so far I'm not disappointed. We've got 2 touchdowns and a field goal on the board. Let's see if they're going to go for 2 here to try to make it 17-0 and get that point back.
Yep, looks like they're in formation to run.
Yep, so Hart back in the gun with Talon Hall to his left. He's going to drop straight back. Look over the middle. He had Egan Stevens, but he's going to scramble to his left. It's a foot race. Oh, Caleb Hart is a fast kid, but number 3 there, Michael McCown, made another nice play. He brought down Marrero earlier as well. So that gives us another opportunity to recognize a sponsor.
Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right batteries, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts that you need to get the job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine and farm equipment. You can order parts online, drop by, or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curb pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Parts team at 1313 Monroe Street looks forward to serving you today.
Great. Well, thank you, Napa. And Indians, thank you for a fast start here, 15-0 again. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Valencia will be kicking it for the 4th time tonight. He might get a tired leg. Deep kick again. Number 21's going to let it go over his head. And, oh, that was a mistake. He ended up having to, he was standing in the end zone when he touched it. That's too bad.
That was a nice kick. Put it right on the
exactly.
line.
Yeah, he looked like he misjudged that one. Usually the rule of thumb with punting is you stand your heels on the 5-yard line and don't chase it, but on the kickoff, I think you kind of want to get on it considering it's a live ball. But
yeah, he should have taken a couple steps back and took it on the fly, but
agreed.
He was hoping that it would bounce into the end zone.
Yeah, easier for us to say since we're not out there getting hit on the field, you know,
right.
on a chilly night here in Strasburg. So this time trips or quads, all 4 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Let's see if they look for the guy to the left. They do. A double move, and Hart was all over that. So Estes Park overloads the right-hand side with 4 receivers. They get number 21 singled up. That's Jonah Burdick, a senior. And Burdick was covered like glue by Caleb Hart, number 1. Our quarterback shows that he can play a little defense as well.
I got 4 receivers to the bottom side.
Watch the same play to the other side. We'll look for the same play to the other side. They drop back, look to their left, throw it over the middle. Oh, tipped and intercepted. Matthias Brown. Come on, Matthias.
Go.
Come on, Matthias.
Get in there.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. Matthias Brown has deflected a lot of balls this year, but I believe that is his first pick, and he nearly put the ball in the end zone. So far tonight, unless my math is wrong, the Estes Park quarterback has completed 3 balls to Strasburg and maybe 1 or 2 to his own guys. So if this trend continues, we may see a running clock here in no time.
Right, especially with all these passing attempts, the clock is running really slow.
Yeah, no, that's the crazy thing when you just incomplete the ball or that it's still 3 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Strasburg looking to put the ball in the end zone for the 3rd time. They've got a tight formation this time. Devlin's the lone setback. Hart under center turns, gives it to Devlin. Devlin tries the left side and in.
Untouched.
Yeah, I was going to say that. They parted the Red Seas there for Strasburg. 21-0, Indians on top. And so far so good on senior night for Strasburg.
Really looking for Matthias to put that in the end zone.
Yeah, that would have been exciting. I'm halfway hoping that they let him run the ball later tonight or line him up at a tight end. It's always fun to see a guy that's been in the trenches to get a chance to get a touchdown.
Right.
Well, the kick is up and through the uprights for Valencia, and it is 22-0. Still 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first here. The Indians have stormed the visiting Bobcats.
I'd like to thank Maverick Steel. Locally owned and operated, Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building. Whether you're building from the ground up, need an addition, their team are there to sit down with you to assure that you are getting the most economical and efficient business building for your use. They can handle anything from 30 by 40 to 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Call them at 303-622-4813 to get your metal building.
Nice. Speaking of deliver, the kick is delivered deep to number 21 for Estes. This time he catches in there. He's going to try the right-hand side and ran out of bounds. So the decision to play it safe, step out of bounds for the return man there for Estes Park. He looks a little gimpy there on the sideline. Not sure if he's taken a beating or maybe pulled his hamstring a little bit there on the return. So again, 3 minutes, 33 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Indians with the commanding 22-0 lead on the strength of a couple touchdown runs from Devlin and a kick from Valencia, and just it's been a barrage of points here early for Strasburg. Here's a complete pass. Oh, nice hit. Caleb Hart, he's fired up about that one. So I apologize if anybody's having a tough time here, and I know we're out here in the elements. Dave and I will take and put the mouthpiece a little closer to us and see if that helps with some of the interference you guys may be receiving. This time, Bobcats go with 4 receivers to their left, a single receiver to their right. Quarterback again in the shotgun. He'll call for the ball. He's going to roll to his left and swing it out in the flats, nothing doing.
Yeah, he was pressured there again and had to throw off his back foot and just got
no help. Yeah.
Yep.
And again, 2 receivers right on top of each other in that route pattern. So not sure what's going on. It looked like 2 receivers running basically the same slant at about the same depth.
Right. Those are 2 sophomores that were in that area.
So first time we have a back next to the quarterback, and there's going to be a screen. Oh, and dropped, and then he paid for it, dropping it as Thomas Devlin popped him pretty good. And again, as you noted earlier, with these incomplete passes, they now just ran their 3rd play, and 15 seconds ticked off the clock.
Wow.
3rd down and 18 4th down and 10. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. And will we see the first punt from the Bobcats? He's not very far back. Oh, and we have a flag. That flag came in awful late. I'm not sure what's going on.
Too much
delay?
time.
Could be a delay game. Yeah, so we'll see as the officials sort it out. Again, Indians on top here, 22-0. First quarter action here from Winter Field here in Strasburg, Colorado. Looks like the officials are going to pick up and wave off the flag. So no explanation of what they were thinking about, Colin, but they picked it up anyway.
Yeah, that looked a little odd.
So we'll see here, 5 wides for Estes. He's going to drop back, and he is thrown. He's got a man. Oh, it looked like he had number 2, which is Jose Gonzalez. Gonzalez had gotten a little behind Keegan Tiffany on that, but he was looking over his inside shoulder. The ball was delivered over his outside, and now Strasburg again with tremendous field position. They're going to take over. First down and 10 from the Bobcat, let's see, 20?
20-yard line, yeah.
Wow. What's the longest drive we've had tonight? Was it 30 yards? It doesn't seem like it was much.
Yep, it wasn't. It looks like we've been facing this way the whole time.
Yeah, that's right. If this was a tennis match, you know, you got your head going back and forth. This one, it's been trained to the south here. Indians this time, 4 wides. They've got a single back next to Hart. And it's Dalton Bergstrom. They're running Dalton right up the field under pressure. Hart is brought down. Nice play by Caleb there to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. So decent play by Hart to, well, it doesn't look like he quite got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll make it a 2nd down and 11. But good news for the Bobcats, the clock is running. 22-0. Right. Indians on top here early from Strasburg, Colorado. And things going from bad to worse for the Bobcats as they give the ball back to Strasburg at their own 20. This time the Indians with an empty look. They've got 5 wides. They're going to drop straight back. Hart looking, delivering to his right, out in the flats. Zach Marrero makes a man miss and into the end zone, but they're going to call an illegal block. My guess is they're going to penalize Mr. Hayden Turner. Hayden's hands have been super active on interceptions tonight, and I think they just got him for a block in the back, too. So, yeah, looks like the signal is an illegal block, and that's going to nullify that touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can do it again, make it a little more challenging this time. Zach, again, after getting brought down a couple times earlier, has that juice that we're used to seeing, making men miss and taking it to the house there. Unfortunately, all for naught. But with it being a spot foul, it's just going to return the ball back to the 21-yard line. So 2nd down and 11 from the 21. 4 wides this time, or 5 wides. They're going to bring a man in motion as Marrero. They're going to give it to him around the left-hand side on the jet sweep. He makes one man miss, and then finally brought down. Let's see, what's the gentleman's name? Michael McCown, number 3, looked like he had Marrero dead to rights. Marrero made him miss that time, and he picked up a nice gain.
9 yards?
Yeah.
7 yards.
Yeah, so 3rd down and 3, maybe a short 4. Indians looking to convert. As mentioned before, Strasburg really with a great start here tonight, a couple interceptions, 3 interceptions to be exact. And here we're going to go under center with Hart. He's going to go right up the middle, just kind of follow the scrum, and he's got an easy 1st down.
Plenty of yardage.
Yeah. I should line those guys up next time I'm going to the buffet. They created a path that any running back could have gotten through there. But
Right.
Hart gives the Indians a 1st down and goal. It looks like it's going to be 1st down and goal from roughly the 6-yard line.
Yeah, it's 6. Yeah, they got the sticks down, so it's 1st and goal.
All righty. So Hart is back in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. They've got Dalton Bergstrom in the slot. Let's see if they look to Bergstrom on the slant. Bergstrom over the middle, wide open, but instead, Zach Marrero. Touchdown Marrero. And Indians on top 28-0. And it is just a barrage of points here early for the Indians. 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the 1st quarter, and Indians up 4 scores. So looks like we are going to have Valencia out there to try the extra point once again. The snap is on the way. Marrero's got it down. Kick is up and good. 29-0, and time to recognize a sponsor once again.
I'd like to thank Action Signs and Graphics. Action Signs and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. They take pride in everything they have produced over for the I-70 corridor and metro area since 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop is located in Strasburg, and they have all the equipment to produce all of your signs and graphic needs for your business. If you have any questions you would like to place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com.
So, Dave, you had a little harder time with that announcement than the Indians are having with the Bobcats so far. But we got through it together, and here's the kickoff by Valencia. Once again, it's deep and into the end zone. Another touchback for Valencia. And this game's kind of going how I expected. It looks real similar to last week against Prospect Ridge.
Right.
Not sure how to feel about these games. It's awesome to see our team win, but I can't imagine it's too much fun for either side when it gets this lopsided.
Yeah, I think individually the kids have fun when
Yeah.
you got Hayden Turner with 2 picks and
Matthias with that one.
Matthias with a pick. So that they individual accomplishments, I think they enjoy.
Yeah.
The whole, this game is going to get really long and boring
Potentially.
for them as it goes on.
Yeah. So, in any case, again, 29-0. Live football action here with the Strasburg Indians hosting the visiting Estes Park Bobcats. Again, another little conversation with our officials. They have spent a lot of time talking to each other tonight. Not sure what the issue is this time around. If everything is good to go, it should be a 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line following the touchback kick from Valencia. This time, It looks like there's a single running back in the gun standing next to the quarterback. He's going to give it to him. But wrapped up, it looked like Matthias was the first man through, or is that Egan Stevens?
Hard to tell. Egan was there. They pulled him up off the
And Matthias.
Yeah.
So a 44 and a 54 got him.
That was the rare handoff.
Yeah.
You don't see is that the first one?
I believe it is. I believe it is. Here we have 50 seconds left in the opening quarter, and I think that's the first time a running back touched the ball outside of a screen pass.
Correct.
So same look for Estes Park, 2 receivers to either side, ball to snap. This time the quick throw out to the edge. Number 2's got it, and nice open field tackle there. Was that Caleb Hart and the man of the hour, Hayden Turner?
Yes.
Yeah, Hayden Turner made a nice open field tackle there. We'll see if Estes Park is going to go quick here. No huddles so far. 20 seconds and counting here in quarter number 1. It'll bring up a third down and about 7. Third down and 7 from their own 27.
Looks like Hayden's a little gimpy.
Uh-oh. Hopefully he's able to shake that off and continue his fine game tonight. Ball is snapped. There's an inside handoff. And brought down by Zach Marrero. Marrero using one of his wrestling moves. You know, Marrero is a state champion wrestler, and that time had a takedown. That would have been 2 points. Indians, meanwhile, have 29 points. 12 minutes of action completed here. We move to the second quarter. Indians on top 29-0. And we're going to mention another sponsor.
Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for your whole family at Clausen Chiropractic. Come see them at 1517 Main Street at Strasburg, or call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. The Gift Shop, a great local source for gift items, greeting cards, antiques, and home decor. The Gift Shop is located in downtown Strasburg. And Weller Insurance, come see why Weller Insurance has been in business since 1990. A small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717.
Thank you, Dave. Nice little shout-outs to our sponsors. I personally want to give a shout-out. I want to give a shout-out to my father-in-law, Fred Schultz, battling a couple things right now, and my dad, Tom Dickens. I hope they're tuned in and listening. Again, if you're just tuning in, Nick Dickens live on the call here with Dave Lasecki. Indians with a dominant first quarter, lead 29-0. And Estes Park has a first down and 10 from about their own 31, 32-yard line. Oh, quarterback tries up the middle, got some pressure on a blitz. Thomas Devlin there on the blitz, and then finished off by number 54, Matthias Brown. So that'll go down as a sack for the Indians. So it'll make it second down, and we'll call it 13. Estes Park with 4 wide receivers to the right, a single receiver to the left. They're dropping back. They look to the right, and out in the flats, number 2's got it. That's Jose Gonzalez, and he may have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Dalton Bergstrom.
Nice play by Bergstrom. Yeah, Bergstrom was there and brought him to the ground quickly, able to hold him to just get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it third down and 10. Third down and 10. Estes Park Bobcats have the ball at their own 32-yard line. This time, number 21, Burdick, is the lone receiver to the right on the short side of the field. 4 receivers to the left. They throw it. Incomplete. Devlin and Wilson Ames hit the quarterback right as he was releasing the ball. And Colin Reed's arm is going to be tired and body is going to be tired after this ball game.
Yeah, it was defended on the play by Paul Smith.
Nice. Oh, that's exciting to see Paulie out there. Paulie is a sophomore, number 18. Been working hard for the Indians and getting some reps here. Couple other Indians in the game here. Ball is thrown up. Oh, incomplete. It looks like Indians starting to rotate a few subs into the ball game. And one of those was Alden Thompson. He helped put a little pressure on, and that pass. That was going to turn the ball back over to Strasburg. And
Bergstrom's a little gimpy coming off of that one.
that is too bad. Bergstrom has played a good game so far, some nice open field tackles. In a game like this, once it gets lopsided, you just hope everybody can get out of it healthy and move onward and upward, especially with foothills on deck and then the playoffs.
Looks like he might have gotten cleated. Trying to wash off some.
Rub a little dirt on it, right,
Yeah,
Dave?
exactly.
All right. So Indians, again with twin tights, two backs. They're going to hand the ball to Talon Hall. He's going to run around his right-hand side, make a man miss, make another man miss, and a stiff arm, and a first down run. It looked like a late hit there. Indians with a new player in on the line there, number 79. Al Dickens in there at right tackle.
That number 3, McCown, came shooting through again, and he was able to get around that player coming through.
I really don't think we've called too many other players on Estes Park's name tonight on the defensive side of the ball. McCown has kind of flashed for them.
Right.
So that at least keeps the clock running. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Ball is snapped and given to Marrero around the left-hand side. Nice little juke. Oh, able to break a tackle. Another nice broken tackle. He's still moving.
Still going.
Oh, my gosh. That little guy runs hard. So Marrero has the ball down to the virtually, we'll call it the goal line. First and goal for the 1. Indians looking to go on top by more than 30 points. It's 29-0 currently. Nice run to the left-hand side for Marrero. And looks like Dickens was spelling Matthias Brown back in the ball game at the right tackle position. Preston Krause over the ball. He's flanked by Leiker and Bird on either side. Marrero, the lone setback. They're going to turn, give the ball to Marrero, and right up the middle.
Oh, I don't think he got it. I think they held him up.
Better defense that time for the Bobcats. They stopped it up right at the goal line, and it looks like Indians are going to have to try again to get it in. They tried the middle of the defense, and middle of the defense has been fairly stout tonight. Most of the runs have come outside.
Right.
They have a lot of beef. They're looking at some big guys up the middle, and they did a good job of plugging it up that time. So Indians break the huddle, and it looks like they're going to have a tight end to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and Miller in at the sniffer back. They bring a man in motion. That's Hall. Turns into a lead blocker, and there's Marrero. So they brought Hall around in motion. He became the lead blocker, did a good job setting the edge. Marrero gets the ball into the end zone. It's 35-0 Strasburg. Indians on top here. They've scored early and often. Marrero's found himself in the end zone a couple, 3 times. I know Devlin's been in there a couple times, and just a big bunch of points here early for Strasburg. Julian Valencia will look to add to the total with the extra point. Ball is snapped, it's down, kick is up, and good. Right down Broadway, and we will talk about a couple more sponsors here. 36-0 Strasburg.
Remax Full House, Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They are located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home.
I just noticed down in front of us that the cheerleaders are doing push-ups for points. I'm not envious of that position right now. I think I'd be pretty worn out. 36 points on the board here early for Strasburg. Still 8 minutes, 47 seconds left in the opening half. Strasburg in command. Valencia's got it teed up. This time he's kicking from the left or right to left on your screen, and another deep kick. The return man lets it bounce. That's a bad mistake.
Got to get it.
Oh. He let the ball bounce, and then he paid for it. Keegan Tiffany and Zach Rushman greet him, so to speak. And he looks like he's a hurting unit right now. Number 21's kind of taking a beating tonight. And tough kid, a senior. His name is Jonah Burdick. And yeah, tonight he's taken a few shots and maybe hoping that somebody else will get put back there in the return role here.
Right.
They're going to go ahead and stop the game, bring him off the field, give him a quick break. And Estes Park will go to a gun look. They've got a single receiver to the right side of their quarterback. They've got twin receivers to each side. They're going to turn, give the ball to the running back. Again, maybe they even want to see the clock run a little bit. So no, incomplete passes, as we all know, stop the clock. The tackles, on the other hand, here keep it running. And that play's going to go down as a loss as well. Second down and about 13, 3-yard loss on that tackle. Did you see who got that? Was that Wilson Ames?
Wilson Ames got that one.
Good deal. Wilson, the first man through. This time, 2 guys next to the quarterback, maybe a max protect look. They run him out in the flats. Throw, tipped. Keegan Tiffany in coverage there did a good job. He was right on the hip of Ryland Reitz, the brother of quarterback Colin Reitz. And that'll make it 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 13. Clock stopped, 8 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the first half. Again, 36-0 Strasburg. The game has been lopsided early, started with a quick interception and a quick touchdown for Strasburg, and has kind of continued that theme since then. Pressure from Egan Stevens this time.
Oh, nice little flip.
Yeah, he got it out just in time. Not only was there pressure from Stevens, but Stevens turned him back into Liker. Liker nearly had him on the ground, and he was able to flip the ball out in the flats. Gain about 5 yards, 6 yards. It'll make it 4th down and 7, 4th down and maybe 8. Estes Park again. Glutton for punishment. It looks like they're going to go for it again. They have a 5-wide look. Ball is snapped, drops back. This time they kicked it. All right, so the quick kick.
Wow, nice kick.
Oh, he's going to give Marrero a chance to return it, though. Marrero had to run about 30 yards in reverse. Now let's see what he does. He picks it up.
There you go.
He tries the left-hand sideline. Oh, nice return. Zach brought that ball back out to about midfield, and there's a flag. There's a flag thrown, and it was thrown kind of late there, right where he stepped out of bounds. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 49-yard line of the Indians, and then we'll get a signal here and be able to tell you what they called. Marrero did a good job on that quick kick. Looks like they're going to call a block in the back on Strasburg, so that'll take a few yards off that nice return from Marrero. It's going to give Strasburg 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line instead. I kind of kept thinking they would try a quick kick there, so I'm kind of happy to see him put the ball in the air. Strasburg this time has about 61 yards to go instead of what would have been about 20 yards.
Right, which kind of makes you think maybe they should have been kicking before.
Yeah, definitely. Well, during this timeout, again, just want to recognize it's senior night here in Strasburg. The seniors will be losing after this year are Ben Pedigo, Preston Krause, Matthias Brown, Rock Gallegos, Bryce Miller, Pascal Wirsig, Tellen Hall, Kurt Ecker, Jesse Burt, Keegan Tiffany, Wilson Ames, Cole Liker, and Adam Snyder. So a lot of those guys have played here for 4 years. There's a handful of them that came out for football here in their senior year, but nonetheless, they'll be missed. Well, we have a pause in action here. I'm going to go ahead and have Dave talk about another one of our sponsors.
Ladybug Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. A little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. And Titan Carports, Inc., a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School athletics. Go Strasburg Indians.
All right, no problem with Go Strasburg Indians tonight as they have 36 points on the board. We're still 7 minutes and 20 seconds left from the halftime intermission. The ball's turned given to Velasco, and he gets a nice little push. And look what we have. That's backup quarterback Dalton Velasco in the game. Moose. Austin Velasco. I said Dalton.
Yeah.
I coach him on one of the youth teams, and I know you do as well. So
right.
Those darn guys look a lot alike too. Austin Velasco, backup quarterback number 32 in the ball game. He turned the ball over to Marrero there on the handoff. Marrero picked up 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 from about the 48-yard line.
Seems like it's kind of early to put in a backup quarterback.
Well, who knows? You know, Hart's been a little dinged up this year. Maybe they're going to protect him from injury, or maybe they're going to give Velasco a little valuable experience. Good run there from Marrero.
Of course, if you just hand it off to Marrero, then everything's good.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you or I could play quarterback out there at this point. So, in any case, nice run from Marrero. 1st down and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at about the Bobcat 40. So, again, if you're just tuning in, onslaught of points for Strasburg here early. Same theme as last week. We will likely have a running clock here before halftime. So, tight formation here. Egan Stevens is all by himself over here on the left. Velasco turns, looks to run. He makes one man miss. Nice little block by Marrero, and pretty good speed there by Velasco. I know he played a lot of receiver last year and in middle school, and so he's got some wheels, and he was able to use them there. Tried the right-hand side, and did he get us a 1st down? Let's see. Gain of 6. So good run, 2nd and 4 for Strasburg.
Looked like it was actually a broken play. It looked like he was supposed to get that to Marrero.
Yeah, and then he decided, well, this looks like a good time to follow Zach and run. Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Yeah, heads-up play by Marrero to know that he was going to have to
Velasco,
make a block instead of
really by both of them. You know, a lot of times broken plays turn into a loss, and that time they were able to salvage a gain out of it by working together. Halfway through the 2nd quarter here, 6-minute mark. And 2 backs, they're going to turn, hand it to Talon. Talon Hall got it, makes a man miss with the broken tackle there. Still rumbling, and he'll have the 1st down. So we needed 6, and it looks like he got closer to 13 or 14. So it will be a 1st down for Strasburg. Clock rolling, 5 minutes, 40 seconds and counting here in the 1st half from Strasburg. Again, we're here at Winterfield, Strasburg, Colorado. Varsity football action between the visiting Estes Park Bobcats and your Strasburg Indians. 2 backs this time. They're going to give it to Marrero. Marrero with a burst, close to another 1st down. I believe he will have a 1st down. Gain of about 12.
Tripped up by Jose Gonzalez.
Yeah. Nice play by Gonzalez there. Otherwise, it looked like Marrero might be in the end zone for what would be either the 3rd or 4th time tonight. Yeah, it's crazy when you're at just nearly halftime and you're already losing track of how many touchdowns different players have scored. That tells you about the kind of start the Indians have had tonight. 5 minutes now on the clock before the half. Velasco under center, turns, gives the ball to Marrero. He's going to try the right-hand side just slightly to the middle. The A-gap defense has been pretty good for Estes Park tonight. When we've run off tackle or outside to the edge, we've had some hope, but they're doing a good job of plugging up the middle.
Yeah, they are definitely. Got some big boys in there.
Yes, they do. So a couple things going right for the Bobcats there. They get the stop. It's going to make it 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal from just inside the 10-yard line. This time, 2 receivers to the right. Marrero in the pistol. Velasco's going to look. He's going to keep. And right up the middle, Velasco.
There you go.
Into the end zone.
Nice.
Good job. Yeah, Austin Velasco there. I think we're safe to say that it will be his 1st touchdown of the year for Strasburg. Nice play. He faked the ball to Marrero, kept it himself, tried the left-hand side, and found plenty of open space. With a 42-0 score, the clock will run the rest of the way. And Valencia will come out and try to tack on yet another extra point. So Marrero's the holder. We've got Matthias Brown on the snap. Nice snap. Kick is up and good. So 43-0, and we're going to have the running clock the rest of the way. That's a familiar theme for the Indians the last couple weeks. With the clock running quick, let's get another quick announcement about one of our sponsors.
Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg.
Looking over on the sideline, I see Wilson Ames limping pretty heavily. Hopefully he's okay. I'd hate to see him get injured, especially here on senior night.
Right.
I also noticed, I think I saw number 5. Tice Bowlers is going to be out there on the coverage team. Hopefully Tice can run down there and make a play. I've enjoyed watching Tice on the JV level this year. Nice kick from Valencia. This one's deep. And taken on the bounce at the goal line. Number 14, he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. Thomas Devlin, kind of a heat-seeking missile there on special teams often, and first man there.
10-yard line.
So Indians look like they'll keep their starters out here on defense. Estes Park will have the ball first down and 10 from, we'll call it their own 10-yard line. So risky return there, picking the ball up at the goal line, and as a result, they're going to be pinned pretty deep in their own territory here with 1 minute, 55 seconds left before the half. So ball is thrown and nearly picked again. Caleb Hart that time got his hands on the ball. Estes Park is staying true to who they are. You know, they are a passing team, and they're definitely putting the ball in the air tonight. Now, at least with the running clock, it won't stop the clock each time.
Yeah, I think they average over 40 passes per game.
Yeah.
And I think they're pretty close to that already.
Yeah, it sure feels that way. It sure feels that way. Well, let's see. It's an empty set again, so we may see another pass. Drops back under some pressure and brought down. Hey, Big Jesse Burt, Thomas Devlin, and Cole Liker all converge on there. I've heard of people getting a half a sack. We might be able to give a third of a sack there. So 33 and a third of a sack for each one of those guys there. That was a nice play. So third down and 15. Estes Park may consider taking their time here so they don't turn the ball back over to Strasburg. Third down and about 15 here. Again, quarterback, the only back besides a sniffer on the left. They're going to take, run, fire it deep. They have a chance, and it looks like it's brought in.
Oh, nice catch.
They may consider using a
probably
timeout
call
here.
A timeout,
Yep,
yeah.
and it looks like they do. Oh, clock still running.
Oh, now they call a timeout. They
One.
lost about 6 seconds there.
Yeah, they did. You know, typically you'll see it stopped for them to move the chains, so that was possible. But regardless, a decent completion there. Colin Reed's able to connect with Jose Gonzalez tonight. Gonzalez, I think that's either his second or third catch of the night, so he's got one more than Hayden Turner. Hayden Turner there has caught the ball twice on defense, in case you missed it. We've had 3 total interceptions for Strasburg so far. So with 10 seconds here left in the half, Indians will be in a prevent defense trying to keep the visiting Bobcats off the board. 43-0 is the score, and it's just been an onslaught of points since the start. So it looks like Estes Park's ready to break the huddle. So are the Indians.
Maybe the last play of the half.
Very likely, especially with the running clock. I'm not sure if they have any timeouts left either. It looks like it shows them with 1. We'll see if our score clock is accurate or not. So here's the shotgun snap. He's going to drop straight back, throw it over the middle. It's number 2 again, Gonzalez. He's got the ball, and he's got another first down. And another timeout from Estes. Estes Park very close to getting into the Indian territory for what I believe would be the first time tonight.
Yes. Yes, they definitely their best field position of the game.
So with only 4 seconds left, though, it looks like we may see a Hail Mary attempt. We've seen a couple sets tonight where the Bobcats have lined up 4 receivers to one side, and then thrown it up to a single receiver on the other. We could see him try to throw the ball as deep as he can throw it tonight. It looks like he's about 52 yards away from the goal line, so we'll see what kind of arm he has. If he throws it 52 yards, he would have definitely won our punt pass kick competition at the rec earlier this year. Though the oldest participant was 13, so I don't know if we want to hang our hat on that or not. All right, so Estes Park looking to get on the board here again. 43-0 in favor of the home team, Strasburg. It's senior night here in Strasburg, and we've got a bunch of things about to happen. We're about 4 seconds away from halftime. It looks like there's 3 receivers to the right. They'll bring a man in motion. They're going to hand it to him. They're going to try that. They were going to try that same reverse pass play, but this time they just tripped early, and it's going to bring an end to the half. The halftime score, 43-0. Strasburg on top. Please note it's going to be a little longer intermission tonight. 20 minutes are shown on the clock. A couple different festivities. 1, our seniors are going to be recognized, and then 2, our Pee Wee football players are going to be out on the field for some halftime action. So we'll try to stay live to help announce senior night for any parents or grandparents or family friends that weren't able to be here tonight. Before we do that, though, we're going to take a quick break as our cheerleaders perform.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? You made the trip just...
So here you're going to see a performance from Strasburg Indian cheerleaders. So our Strasburg Indian cheerleaders putting on quite a show for the fans here at halftime. Wow, quite a stunt. All right, that was an awesome routine by our Lady Indian cheerleaders there. And now I believe it's time for senior night. Senior night's always a special night, but a sad one as well, as we'll say bye to a bunch of players we've grown accustomed to watching the last couple of years. So I'll try to be quiet here and let the PA announcer announce, and as the parents make their way out onto the field.
We also want to thank our parents for all of your sacrifice and support and all you have done for the students and our school. At this time, we will be starting with our senior football players.
All right, so again, we're going to be trying to help keep you covered here as they recognize our senior class. The first one out is Ben Pedigo. Ben Pedigo has played 1 season here for Strasburg. This is his first season. Preston Krause.
Hill and Vicky Krause.
And Preston is a 4-year player for Strasburg, starting center for us right now. Matthias Brown. In case the dad's name sounds familiar, that's Brian Brown's kiddo. Here comes Rock Gallegos. Rock came out for football this here his first year as a senior. Got an injury earlier in the year.
Parents Robert and Shannon Miller.
Here's Bryce Miller, another first-year Strasburg Indian. Pascal Wiersig. He is an exchange student from Germany, and he's here with Eric Gilbert.
Talon Hall. Parents Jason and Jennifer Hall.
Here's Talon Hall, again a senior 4-year player for Strasburg.
Kurt Ecker. Parents Ryan and Johnny Ecker.
There's Kurt Ecker, kind of a fan favorite, number 50.
Jesse Burt. Parents, Terry and Gail Burt.
Big Jesse Burt's coming out now.
Keegan Tiffany. Parents, Chris and Corey Tiffany.
And there's Keegan Tiffany, number 80.
Wilson Ames. Parents,
Big Willie Ames, number 66. Wilson, another 4-year player.
Cole Liker. Parents, Troy and Shannon Liker.
And there's Cole Liker as well.
Aaron Liker, excuse me.
So big senior class here. They're also going to recognize
Adam and Jennifer.
Adam Snyder. I'm not sure if Adam was able to make it tonight. It looks like he's not there on the sideline. And it looks like everybody's going to pose for pictures there, courtesy of Mr. Scott Gerard. Scott's a great asset to the community. He takes pictures at all the ball games. If you've seen a lot of nice pictures either online or in the newspaper, a lot of times they've come from the camera held by Mr. Gerard. So thank you, Scott, and thank you, seniors. Pretty neat happenings here, getting to recognize these guys. Looks like Rock Gallegos is going to go out there now. And again, once our seniors clear the field, we're going to be treated to some youth football action. We've got 2 teams that'll be out here tonight. They're the Pee Wee team and the midget team from Strasburg. They compete in the Eastern Plains Traveling Football League, and it looks like both our teams have gone to the championship game. We'll be in the championship game on next week, and hopefully be able to bring home a trophy at the youth level as well. So really quick, while they continue to take pictures, I'll turn it back over to Dave. We'll talk to you about your opportunity if you want to sponsor with us, and talk to you about the John Mundell Scholarship, and hopefully recognize a few more sponsors as well.
Yeah, if you or your business is interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact Strasburg Booster Club at strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. Announcing the John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell.
Okay.
The scholarship will be awarded to 1 or 2 graduating seniors at Strasburg High School, starting with the class of 2021. To make a contribution, see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact Tina Starman at 303-622-9211, extension 896. I'd like to go over some of our black sponsors again. Wolf Waste Removal. Jeff Black at Wolf Waste LLC, a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5299. Rookie's Restaurant and Saloon prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of our food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit us at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast, which is served all day, lunch and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself.
So, really quick, sorry to interrupt, Dave. It looks like they're also going to recognize another senior. It's Jake Gilbert. Jake Gilbert is a senior golfer for Strasburg. I believe he's gone to state all 4 years, so quite an accomplishment for the Gilbert family. And Jake's going to go out to the field to be recognized as well. Down here on the sidelines, it looks like there's a cool line of kids where they're getting to greet the seniors and give them a hug. So kind of a cool thing to watch here again, as our seniors from both football and golf are recognized. It looks like we're going to have a senior cheerleader as well.
Starting with Madison Ketcher. Parents, David and Kelly Ketcher.
All right, so looks like a handful of senior cheerleaders. Why don't we go ahead and go back and do some announcements here in a second.
And Andrew Winkler and Sean Schmidt.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead. I don't know. They just don't have them on the announcements here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I apologize. I'll go ahead and read them. It looks like the senior cheerleaders are Madison Kechter, Rainey Brandstetter, Kayla Miller, Jaden Burris, Carmen Hernandez, Raylana Tausch, and Nadine Shea. It looks like she is the manager. So So the senior cheerleaders, we appreciate you too. They stand out here each night and kind of freeze where they cheer on the team. So nice to see them recognized tonight as well.
Host parents, Marlona and Zachary Bailey. Parents, Nicole Tausch and Peter Ursick. And manager, Nadine Schrey.
So that's Nadine Schrey, the manager for the cheer team as well.
Jochen and Andrea Schrey.
I'd like to recognize Strasburg Auto Parts. Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your truck and car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts for you need to get the job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. You can order your parts online, drop by, or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curb pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Parts team at 1313 Monroe Street. Look forward to serving you today.
All right. Well, thank you, Dave, for recognizing our sponsors. Now it looks like we'll have our youth football teams heading out to the field. Just to recap the first half a little bit, Strasburg scored early and often. 43-0 is the score here at the intermission. Strasburg got on top early. Estes Park, kind of their own worst enemy. One, they threw 3 interceptions. They fumbled a couple times, failed on some fourth down conversions as well. And so Strasburg was able to capitalize on virtually every one of those mistakes, and it led to a 43-0 score. One player that stood out for us early in the game was Hayden Turner. I know Dave and I were both excited to see him get his hands on the ball there. He was able to deflect a ball, nearly come up with an interception on that one, and then he did pick the ball twice. We also had an interception from senior Matthias Brown, and he nearly took it to the house. Other than that, on the offensive end, it's pretty easy to guess, but who do you think popped for you tonight so far?
Thomas Devlin.
Yeah.
He was a nice. He's got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So tough runner.
Yeah.
I know we both coached him in the past.
Yep.
And, just a great kid, hard runner.
It's funny. Thomas is basically the same Thomas he's been since youth football and all the way up. He's hard-nosed, and he'll stick his nose in there and get those extra yards. I also was happy with the running of Zach Marrero.
Yep.
Zach, anytime you watch the game, he's going to pop off the film at you. He a shifty runner, hard to take down. Looks fast this year. I don't know. He just seems faster than last year even, and so he just seems to have another gear, and been a lot of fun to watch so far again tonight. So I'm not sure if they're going to keep the camera trained on the field, but we have 2 different youth teams out here again. We have our 5th and 6th grade combined team, and we have our 3rd and 4th grade combined teams. Both teams are having an excellent season so far in the Eastern Plains League, and they're going to do a little inter-squad scrimmage for the fans here on either side of the field. The game, with it being moved to Saturday night due to referee shortage, it kind of changed things up, and we don't have a opposing team for our youth to scrimmage against, so they'll keep it in-house. So down on the north end of the field, that looks like little Dalton. Yeah, that looks like Dalton Holloway to me. Nice little run. It's going to be hard calling all these little guys, but regardless, though, again, if you're just tuning in, this has been an exciting ball game for the Strasburg Indians. It's senior night, and some seniors have made some nice plays. Wilson Ames has been in there on a couple sacks. Jesse Burt, Cole Liker, Preston Krause has done a great job snapping the ball and blocking. We've just seen a lot of good things. Matthias Brown with the big interception, and he broke up another pass. Just been a lot of fun so far tonight. And as mentioned, with the score 43-0, the clock will run in the second half. So we have about 24 minutes of football remaining. And it looks like the elements may start to mess with Estes Park passing the ball, as well as that wind's kicking up a bit.
It sure is.
Again, tonight, we typically sit up in the booth, but it looks like the booth is being occupied by Estes Park and the coaching staff from Strasburg. And so we got relegated to the spectator area here. Again, not a bad seat in the house here at Strasburg, but that temperature's definitely dropping. What do you have it at there, Dave?
It says 57, but with that wind, it seems a lot colder.
I agree. My right hand is telling me it's a lot colder because it is darn near numb.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my lips are still working so far, so we'll keep trying to bring you live action here again. We're live here, live here for Strasburg High School football action. Winter Field here in Strasburg, Colorado. Large contingent on hand here for the Indians as it's senior night. And it looks like a few brave souls have made the trip here from Estes Park tonight, probably 20 or 30 folks over on that side.
Yeah, it looks to be.
Yeah, you know, Estes Park is a nice place to visit. I am definitely glad we didn't have to drive up there for the game tonight and that they had to come our way. I believe on Monday there's a JV game up there, though, and
Yes, there is.
and our JV will get a chance to shine. So it'll be kind of exciting. Both you and I have kiddos that play on the JV team, and if you haven't got a chance to come out and cheer them on yet this year, they are indeed the future of the program.
Correct.
And so they're out there giving it their all and helping out and practice each and every day. Hopefully we'll get to see a lot of them tonight in the ball game as well, especially with the score being so lopsided.
Right. I think they've gotten in 2 games for the varsity so
Yep.
far this season.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's the season started out on kind of a sour note for Strasburg. Obviously, we came up short, had a really tough schedule. I like to call it a murderer's row. Anytime you face Centauri and a two-way Platte Valley team that's ranked, and Lyman early, as well as Yuma. Yuma, you know, they dropped to 4-4, but they were no joke. It was a physical ball game with Yuma as well.
Right.
And I'll just tell you what, I'm glad we got through that early rough patch. And so far in league play, we have an unblemished record in league play, and look to continue that. Next week, I know we play the Foothills Academy. Foothills is, I believe, right behind us in the standings. They may have lost to Highland, so this may wrap up the championship tonight.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they had to win out to.
I'm not sure
win
because
it,
if they would only have one loss in league, even say they were to lose that game, I believe that Flatirons already has 2. We'll have to double check that, but 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the halftime clock. Again, we're getting some little highlight plays here from our youth football teams. Again, the youth football teams participate in the Eastern Plains Youth Football League out of Lyman, Colorado. They are through the Strasburg Parks and Recreation District, which I'm pretty familiar with working over there. There's a nice little touchdown run for somebody on the north side of the field. And back to the south, it looks like they're going to throw the ball out in the flats to number 20. I think that's Hart. I think that's the younger Hart there, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. So big plays happening all around us here. And it was a first half full of big plays for Strasburg. Strasburg, again, got the ball via interception 3 different times. And then they also got the ball turned over to them on downs. And so pretty exciting first half of play. And hopefully the second half will bring us some more highlights. Dave, you want to mention a couple more sponsors here to keep from freezing up?
Yeah, let's do that. Maverick Steel, locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in pre-engineered metal buildings, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building. Whether you're building from the ground up or needing an addition, their team will take the time to sit down with you and assure that you're getting the most economical and efficient building for your use. They can handle any building size from 30 by 40 to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Please call them at 303-622-4813 to get started on your metal building. Action Signs and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. They take pride in everything that they have produced for the I-70 corridor Denver metro area since opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop located in Strasburg has all the equipment to produce all your signs and graphic needs for your business. If you have any questions or would like to place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic. Come see them at 1517 Main Street at Strasburg or call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. The Gift Shop, a great local source for gift items, greeting cards, antiques, and home decor. The Gift Shop is located in downtown Strasburg. Weller Insurance, come see why Weller Insurance has been in business since 1990. A small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717.
All right, thank you, Dave. So that's going to conclude the halftime entertainment there with the youth football teams. They're going to head off the field. It's always fun. I know we both got to do it as coaches with the youth football. It's always fun to see the kids run through the tunnel there. It's a cool feature that Strasburg's got here at home games, and I know the little guys always look forward to that.
Yeah, and I think they'll remember it for a long time.
I agree. Hopefully the Indians will get back out on the field and get to action. It looks like they're just leaving the locker room now. There's 3 minutes put back on the clock again at halftime of these high school games. They had 3 minutes for the teams to kind of loosen back up. And so the youth football team also gets the fun of lining up on either side of the tunnel to welcome the teams back out onto the field.
Yeah.
And hopefully when we come back out, we kind of hit the ground running. Like I said, I'd be excited to see some more of our younger players get a chance to get in the ball game and
Right.
make some contributions. Again, those guys, sometimes go a little unnoticed as they go out there and practice every day and serve as scout team members and kind of get knocked around a little bit. And it's nice when they can get in there and kind of face some live fire from the other team too.
Yeah, and I know that talking to Taylor, he had some stickers on his helmet, and I asked him about them, and he said obviously they've got stickers for each win that the team has.
Yeah.
Also, they got stickers. The JV defense got stickers for upholding the goose egg
Oh, cool.
last week. So
Oh, cool.
so they were pretty fired up about that.
Well,
getting that recognition.
That's awesome. Yeah, I hadn't heard that from my son and that. I know they've also sometimes recognized the players with like practice players of the week and stuff. And again, I think that's important to help keep the morale up for those guys. These seasons, in case you're not familiar with the high school seasons, they start, all summer long really. There's really no break for them. They're in
Right.
the weight room. They're out doing conditioning. And then in the heat of August, they're going all the way to like the cold times in November. If you're lucky, you're still playing then. And the last 5 years, we've been lucky enough to be playing during that time. And so
Right.
good little streak for the Indians. Hopefully they continue it this year. Again, I just look forward to a quick-moving second half here and getting on to Flatirons next week. Flatirons, I know you guys played them in middle school, and
Right.
and we handled them pretty easily. Here comes Strasburg out on the field. I'm always surprised with some of the bigger schools like that in the metro area. I still consider it kind of a small town. Small town Strasburg, we can trot our kids out there and play with pretty much anybody. And so
Right.
hopefully the same will be said next week. So it looks like both teams are back on the field, and they're going to go through some quick stretching, and we should resume live action here in about 2 minutes once again. I think I'll see if Dave can recognize a couple more sponsors here, and then we'll get you back to live football action.
Yes, going through some of our red sponsors again. Remax Full House, Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find a perfect home for your family. They are located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladybug Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. a little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure.
All-
Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports Inc., a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School athletics. Go Strasburg Indians.
All right. Yeah, go Strasburg Indians is definitely right. They've had quite a night so far early. Like we said, we're coming up on the second half of action. Still see Caleb Hart firing the ball around a little bit, Zach Marrero. We'll see what they elect to do. I know last week starters came back in and got some time in the second half as well. The final score of that game was 67-0. We're sitting at 43-0 here in favor of the hosts from Strasburg. And so far, so good for Strasburg, both offensively and defensively, and also in special teams. We saw Julian Valencia nail his second field goal of the year.
Right.
So all three phases clicking on all cylinders right now. And looks like both teams are ready to get after it in the second half. Estes Park kind of playing more for pride in the second half. Strasburg looking to get some players on the field to get some additional game experience as we move towards a playoff run. Again, this is the second to last week of the regular season. In the final week of the regular season, we will face the Foothills or Flatirons Academy Buffaloes, I believe, or Bison. And
Bison.
So, yeah,
Yes.
Bison. I don't know if that offends a buffalo if you call them a bison or not. I definitely wouldn't want to offend either one of those. They are one of the few creatures on this earth that outweigh me. So we'll just steer clear of those guys. So
Yeah, I wonder if Coach Brown will be kind of picking his spots where he'll put people in, because I think Estes Park can score pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
So he may want to be a little
careful
careful.
as opposed to the wholesale changes. Yeah.
Correct.
So here we go. Estes Park will look to kick the ball to Strasburg. The way they've got it set up, it looks like it's going to be an onside attempt. The front line for Strasburg should be hands ready. Here comes the kick. It is indeed an onside. And it's recovered by Velasco on the hop. Nice.
Good hands.
So that time the front line, it looked like Al Dickens and Ian Ross and a couple of those guys went up, knocked off the Estes Park guys and allowed Velasco to snag that ball. And he did a good job of bringing it in. And it does look like the ones out there for Strasburg. Indians with 43 points already on the board. And we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. It looks like they've got Egan Stevens set out to the right. Two running backs in the backfield. They'll turn, give the ball to, I believe that was Hall, or was that Devlin?
I think that was Devlin.
Devlin, yeah, it looked like Marrero and Devlin were flanking either side of Caleb Hart, the quarterback. He turned and gave it. Oh, it was Talon Hall. Yeah, up here they kind of all look the same when they have those twos and threes and threes and threes together. So nice little run by Talon. It'll be ring up a 2nd down and 5 for Strasburg. They'll have the ball already in Bobcat territory. They're going to bring a man in motion. It's Hall. They give it to him. He's going to, nice little fake. Yeah, Caleb Hart faked me out there with a little hand fake. He faked the handoff to Hall, who was sweeping around the right-hand side. He kept it himself, tried the left-hand side, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2. Indians marching already. They have the ball at the 44-yard line of Estes Park. So this time again, 2 running backs flanking either side of Hart. 2 receivers split out to the right. They're going to call for the shotgun snap, give it to Marrero, and a nice little tackle.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play where that was thrown. It's likely going to be a hold.
Yep.
So probably going to be a hold, and then a nice tackle. Once again, that was that same kiddo from Estes Park. It's Michael McCown with the tackle for loss.
I would say they'd probably be wise to decline it, put Strasburg in a 4th down situation.
We'll see, unless they want to push him back.
Going to push him back.
Yeah. I guess they'd rather have, instead of a 4th and 6, like a 3rd and what's it going to be, about a dozen? Let's see. Yeah, third and about 11. So 3rd down and 11 for Strasburg. Haven't really been in a 3rd down and long yet tonight. I don't remember a 3rd down where they were facing more than 3 or 4 yards tonight. So
Right.
let's see what Coach Brown and the Indians are able to dial up. It looks like they're going to start with twin receivers to the right. They're going to have, now it looks like there's some discussion. It looks like there's some discussion whether they want to accept that penalty or not.
There's still a flag on the field.
Yeah.
Is that from before?
Or it kind of looks like where it'd be thrown if it was a delay a game, like
Right.
if we didn't get out of the huddle fast enough. I'm not sure what's going on.
But I think that's where the flag was thrown
Yeah.
before. Oh, now he's going to go pick his flag.
Okay. So, yeah, they decided to go ahead and decline it, put them in 4th down.
There you go.
We'll see if that pays off or not. So 4th down and 6. The Bobcats elect to decline the penalty. Couple substitutions for the Indians. It looks like Miller's coming off. Caleb Hart looking for the call from the sideline. And Coach Winter signaling it in with that flair he has. He's got those cool signals he does. Oh, quick to the line. Single setback as Devlin. Yep, 4 wide receivers.
Oh.
Straight back. And he's looking deep. Hart. Oh, nice play.
Oh.
Great adjustment by Marrero, and they're going to call offensive pass interference. The official there threw the flag.
That had to have been before the ball arrived.
Yeah, it looked like when Marrero spun around, the defender was trying to call for a flag. Oh, I don't know about that.
I didn't think I saw anything.
We have the luxury of having the computer monitor here in front of us with the delay, so we can kind of watch it. And from my instant replay booth, I'm going to go ahead and say that wasn't pass interference. But again, I also live in the 80136 zip code, so I might be a little skewed on that.
Unless, because that number 5, you couldn't see Zach on the other side of him, so maybe there was a little push in the back.
Yeah, maybe. That was Ryland Reed's number 5, the brother of the quarterback in coverage. And I agree, maybe just something we couldn't see, and that guy has a little better view than us there on the sideline, so I guess we'll have to take his word for it. It looks like Coach Brown might not want to take their word for it either. It looks like he's got some questions for him.
Yeah, usually when the head coach takes off the headset, he's looking to talk to somebody.
Yeah, he's generally not just itching his head, you know. He's usually wanting to communicate in a soft, gentle tone with the officials. So still a lot of conversation going on. This crew has been kind of a chatty one tonight.
Yeah, they like to get together and discuss maybe making sure they're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it looks like that page is going to be a pass interference call on Strasburg. It's going to put Strasburg in a punting formation for the first time tonight.
That was a huge penalty.
Yes, it was. Strasburg going to be snapping the ball from their own 37-yard line for the punt. Bergstrom's got a foot in it. Nice end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce at about the 35. And then Gonzalez decided to pick that ball up last minute. Maybe saved his team a couple yards on the bounce and was able to get about 5 yards.
Yeah.
And so it looks like Estes Park will take over about the 35. That was a risky move, to say the least.
That was a little dangerous.
Yeah.
It was, yes. Looked like a Zach Marrero move.
Yeah.
He's done that a few times.
Yeah, no, he definitely has some courage out there, and you have to when you're a punt returner.
Right.
So Strasburg again, starting lineup in here on defense. Ball is snapped. Estes Park swings it out to the left in the flats. Number 14 with the catch, but nice tackle there.
Zach Rushman.
Yeah, junior Zach Rushman, inside linebacker, came from his inside linebacker spot and wrapped that ball up. And so it'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9 for Estes Park. Again, they're trailing 43-0 here. 5 minutes, 45 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter. Live varsity football action here from Winterfield. Ball is snapped. It's low. He's under some heat and throws it, and
Oh,
it's picked. Matthias Brown again. This time,
Go,
let's
Matthias.
see. Come on, Matthias.
Go.
Oh.
Go, keep going.
Oh. Wow. Yeah.
That's
Holy
awesome.
cow. It doesn't happen very often where you have one player with multiple picks in a game, but to have two players
Right.
with multiple picks in the same ball game is definitely an oddity. I know it's a stat column we haven't seen yet this year.
Right.
But great deal for Matthias. Matthias dropped back in coverage, got the pick. This time he ran to his left-hand side, and he's going to give Strasburg a first down from about, let's say, the 11-yard line. And here's the young guys. There's a bunch of young guys on the field now. This is cool.
Tice
Velasco in,
bowlers.
yeah. They're going to give it to Paul Smith. Paul Smith is going to try the right-hand side on the jet sweep. And brought down.
Number 3.
Yep, he's been all over the place tonight.
Michael
So,
McCown.
yeah, we'll recognize a handful of the younger Indians that are in the game. I see Velasco. I've got Tice Bowlers. There's Taylor Lasecki running out there? That guy's familiar to
on
you.
offense?
Yeah. A treat. There goes Mitchell off the field. What's Mitchell's last name, Dave? Number 45. Mitchell Williams, another freshman. I see my kiddo Al Dickens in there at left tackle. He's flanked to his right by Charlie Spriggs. Ball is snapped. Velasco has a little trouble with it. He's going to pick it up and run, and able to advance it for a couple yards. So dropped the snap, but able to pick it up and make a play. Here's Julian Valencia in. Julian often seen in there on special teams, but here he's going to look on offense.
Yeah, Mitchell Williams is back in.
So third down and about 7 for Strasburg. Second crew in there, and looking to see if they can get the ball in the end zone. 3 minutes, 40 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. It looks like a bunch trips to the left. Velasco in the shotgun, calls for the ball. He's got it, and he's going to run right around to his left. Nice tackle again. That's number 3.
Oh, and there's going to be a
Michael
flag with a hit to the head by Estes Park on number 18.
Did they hit the ball carrier? I didn't see that. Did they hit Velasco?
One of the receivers.
Okay.
There was a little scuffle, and Estes Park kind of smacked him in the head.
Oh, I see it on the replay. It looks like he hit Paul Smith.
Paul Smith, yeah.
So a lot of times in those little scuffles, the second guy gets caught. It looked like this time the aggressor got caught.
Right.
And first down and goal for Strasburg as a result, I believe, or it's going to be third down and 1 because it's a half the distance.
Okay. Good of him not to retaliate on that one.
Yeah, that was good. He turned and walked away. I got to see that in the replay. Paul's a level-headed kid and did the right thing there.
Just a tough kid, man. That kid can hit with the best of them.
Yes, he can. Let's see if the Indians are able to punch it in with the second group. I see Rushman in the backfield. Rushman's a strong runner.
See if they can get it to Tice Bowlers.
Oh, it is Rushman up the middle, and touchdown. Touchdown, Zach Rushman. I know he'll be excited about that. Great blocking by the second string line. I see some of those guys coming back from 5 yards deep in the end zone. I'm going to look at the replay here. But good, strong block. Oh, my gosh, what a hole. He had a giant hole to run through there. So great job, second unit. And with 1:47 and ticking in quarter number 3, Indians extend that lead to 49 and have a chance to put a couple more points on the board here as it looks like they're going for 2. Indians going for 2, and after that last run, I could see Rushman getting the ball again. He does. Right up the middle, and just short. Again, that heart of their defense has been kind of the bright spot for Bobcats tonight. Other than that, the edges and that have struggled a little bit. So 49-0 is where the score will hold. We'll see if we are able to get the ball kicked before the third quarter clock expires again. Anytime you have a 40-point advantage in Chassa football, the clock runs, and Indians will look to kick it back. We'll see if they're able to get it off on time. You got a visitor there, Dave?
I do. I had somebody hanging out with me.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm pretty lucky tonight, too. I'm flanked by my little guy. By little, I mean my 13-year-old. But Mason Dickens here next to me. So it's been nice, especially with the breeze. It's been able to block a little wind for me, Mason, so thank you for that. All right, Valencia's got it teed up. He's going to put a foot into it, kick it, and it's deep again.
Wow, that was a really deep one.
Oh.
You better go get it.
Oh, it died. It died at the 1. And that might be a safety.
That's a safety.
Let's see if it's a safety or if they'll spot it at the 1. Oh, my gosh. That ball looked like a pitching wedge shot where it literally stopped. I mean, if there was a 1-inch line, that would be at the 1-inch line.
Right.
That was insane.
Was that Paul Smith that got down there?
I believe it was Paul. Whoever it was hit him with a good head of steam.
Yeah.
It could it have been Ben Pedigo too? I know it was a single digit. Let me look and see who comes up off that.
Could have been Pedigo.
Yeah. I think that's who it was. That was crazy. And the funniest thing about that is, with that being the last play of the quarter, they now have to run 99 yards the other direction, 99 yards and change to spot the ball on the other end of the field.
Nice.
And that gives Strasburg a really good chance to look at a safety here if they can get some penetration.
Yeah.
Wow. They've rolled the dice a couple times on that, and this time it finally got them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while they make that 99.5-yard trick, I'll have Dave talk about one more sponsor here real quick.
We got Clausen Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg.
All right. Well, here's Strasburg on defense. The Indians have the Bobcats up against it, and I think the Bobcats called a timeout.
Okay.
Unless, did Strasburg not have enough guys out on the field? Oftentimes when you do those mass substitutions late in the game, as you've seen at the middle school level as well, there's some confusion once in a while, you know.
Yeah, we
had one too many or two too many or a couple too few. And
we had that problem a few times the other night.
Yeah, that was an exciting way to end the season, though. A great experience, the kids getting to do the Wednesday night lights, as I called it, and beautiful kind of scenery there with the sunset there. So.
Yeah, we actually broke a record from Landon's year.
Yeah.
The other night we had 12 different players score.
Oh, wow.
And we had 4 different kids throw for scores.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw a few of them, that's for sure. Well, tonight, Strasburg scoring at will again at the high school level. 12 minutes of action left here, where it's going to be the first play of the fourth quarter. And Estes Park has the ball as close to their goal line as they could get it. The quarterback's going to be standing about 5 yards deep for the shotgun snap. He's under some pressure, drops back, throws it up deep, and Valencia, no! Valencia tipped it right into the hands. Oh,
and he's gone.
And Gonzalez, unless Velasco can run him down, no.
Wow.
So we've seen it all tonight. That's a 99.5-yard touchdown. Valencia looked like he had the pick. Instead, he tip-drilled it right into the hands of the receiver, Gonzalez, and Gonzalez took it to the house. That is crazy. And that also means that the referees have now had to go 200 yards in the last 2 plays because they had to walk it all the way back down after that kick.
Wow, that was a heads-up play by that receiver.
Yes, it was. He was able to stay in bounds. He kind of tiptoed the sideline. That was a highlight for sure for Estes Park. So for all you Estes Park fans watching, hopefully you enjoyed that one. And it looks like the Bobcats are going to look to go for 2. Ball is snapped. Drop back, throws, and there's the completion.
Ooh, nice
Paul
hit.
Smith with a nice hit, but not before the Estes Park receiver. It looks like number 14. 14 is Caden Smith. So Smith on Smith violence there as Paul Smith, a sophomore, puts a hit on the sophomore Smith from Estes Park. And now Estes will look to kick the ball back to Strasburg. Looks like Coach Brown's out there talking to the team about keeping up the intensity even when it's the second unit. looks like the return team will be a bunch of the regulars. It looks like they're going to put Marrero back deep. It looks like Egan Stevens will be back deep,
They
second level.
Charlie Spriggs is in.
Yeah,
He's next to your son there.
yeah. And then we got Tristan Goebel on the other side and Jesse Hilton. And is that Ian Ross all the way over on the other side?
Looks like Ian Ross.
That's nice. He was injured earlier in this year, so it's nice to have him back out there. I know I saw him in the last game. Oh, onside kick.
Oh, that's should be a flag on the play.
Yeah, they touched it early, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. We've got a perfect view of it right on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, really not a bad seat in the house, but we've got a good one here. They rolled the ball. They touched it before 10 yards, so it should be considered an illegal touching. And that ball should be placed at the spot and become Strasburg football. See what the officials call. So, will the officials sort it out? My guess is that Strasburg will have the ball at the Bobcat 49-yard line. Again, an illegal touching by the kick team. In order for it to be a successful onside kick, it's got to travel 10 yards. It is indeed illegal touching. And Strasburg bringing in another crew of kiddos. So clock continues to roll here, 49-0. Strasburg on top. 8 minutes, 20 seconds and ticking here in the final quarter of play.
Aiden Anderson is in.
Yeah, and I see Big Mike Ayers is in there. Nice fake by Velasco. He makes a man miss and finally wrangled down. Nice to see Mike in there. Nice to see a few different players. Mitchell's back in there. Alden Thompson's in there. Here comes your kiddo, Taylor Lasecki. And nice little play by Velasco. Let's see if Strasburg can move the ball and put it in the end zone again. Last time the second group was able to put it in courtesy of about a 5-yard touchdown run from Zach Rushman. Rushman's again in the backfield, as is Paul Smith. Smith actually more in a kind of a flanker spot. He's going to get the ball. Nope. Velasco, oh, he covers it back up. Did he get it? Yes, he did. So Velasco having a little trouble with the snaps so far tonight.
Looks like Jackson Brown has come in.
Yeah. And then number 68, that's DJ Cannon sprinting off the field. Yeah, a lot of kiddos getting in the ball game tonight. So 3rd down and 15 for Strasburg. Velasco's back in the shotgun again. Twin receivers to either side. He's got Rushman in the pistol back behind him.
So he's going for Tice Bowlers.
He's
got him.
Oh! That is about as close as you can come without completing it. And there's a flag. And where that flag's at, I'm guessing we're getting called for a holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tice, he broke behind his guy, and it was just out beyond his outstretched fingers there. My guess is his dad would say he needed to lay out for that one. Oftentimes, you can be your toughest critic on your own kiddos and that, and you want the best for them. Nice try, though.
They called an illegal man downfield.
Oh, so maybe one of our new linemen on a pass play was more than 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. Yeah. And you see that called not that often at the high school level, you know. Right. It's a lot of times at the higher levels today. But they decided to call it on this circumstance, and here we go again. Ball is snapped. Velasco's got it. He's looking deep again. Oh, threw into 2 receivers right in the same spot. You had Paul Smith kind of right on top of Tice Bowlers there. Number 14 on coverage there for Estes Park. That's Caden Smith again. So clock still rolling, 5 minutes, 20 seconds and counting here in the ball game. Strasburg looks like they're going to look to punt. Ian Ross over the ball. They've got Julian Valencia deep. Ball is snapped, and ooh,
Well, good thing they
Yeah.
blew the whistle on that.
yeah. Yeah, Strasburg not accustomed to punting much with the second unit, and it looks like they're going to sub in Al Dickens. Al Dickens is a backup long snapper to Matthias, and so he may get a chance to snap the ball here.
Somebody's got to block number 5.
Yeah,
He was right in on that punt.
yeah, it looks like he's lined up on the right-hand side of the defense. Dickens this time over the ball. He'll get a chance. There's a good snap. Oh,
And
but a flag. Hopefully they were offsides. At this point in the game, does it really matter? You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
The clock is running. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. They're going to call a false start on Strasburg. Somebody must have got an early start on that one. But again, with the score being 49-8 and 4 minutes left in the ball game, the outcome's pretty much decided. Here's another chance for Dickens on the snap, and another good one. Valencia gets it, or that was Velasco gets it up in the air, and it's going to bounce. Yeah, risky play there again by the return man from Estes Park. He tried to touch that ball, but Taylor Lasecki was right there on top of it, as was Zach Rushman, and they were able to down that ball. So good play for the Strasburg special teams there. And with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game, again, some of the backup players, kind of the core members of your team that help get things done, don't necessarily get as much publicity are out there. I see Mr. Pascal Wiersig out there. We've got Ben Pedigo out there at corner. Alden Thompson on the nose. And Dickens and Goebel in there at the defensive tackles. Ball is snapped. Thrown up over the middle. Oh, completed. But nice tackle. Who got him on the ground? That was Ross. Ross out there in coverage. Was he playing at outside, or he's middle backer, and he must have just come off his man to help there.
I think they actually have him at outside backer.
Do they now? Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bobcats continue to put the ball in the air. Here again with the 5 wide look. Ball is snapped. There's some pressure up the middle. Oh, get him, Ross. Ross nearly
Ian.
there. Oh, nice close there.
Is that Kurt Ecker?
Kurt Ecker, a senior, with a nice tackle there. The middle linebacker came all the way across the field and kept that from being a much bigger play. So at the end, it turns out to be an 8-yard gain. And looks like the quarterback is now going to be McCown as the lone back. Let's look for a wildcat look here. He may look to run. He'll drop back. Dickens with some pressure. He throws it up. And, nearly picked.
Almost picked.
Valencia has volleyballed a couple balls tonight, you know. He tipped the one up, and it was a bad result. This time he tips it up, and no harm, no foul.
Right.
So 49-8, Strasburg continues to lead. And Estes Park looking to get in the scoring column once again. Will use the timeout. So with that timeout, we'll again have Mr. Lasecki give you some information on one of our sponsors.
Okay, we're going to go back to our black sponsors. Wolf Waste Removal, Jeff Black, Wolf Waste LLC, a service disabled veteran-owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5289.
All right, well, thank you, Dave. So right now we're kind of under a little bit of a barrage. The cheerleaders are throwing some items into the stands. And it looks like my son just got a breast cancer awareness pink football for the Strasburg Indians. So that's definitely going on the mantle at home, right, Mace?
I think they're aiming at us. That's the second time we've almost got hit.
Yeah, I was going to say somebody's got an issue with Mr. Lasecki. And then there's a cheerleader down there with a pretty good right arm, I think,
Yeah,
too.
no doubt.
Because we are at the very top of the bleachers, and he's been hit twice. Okay, three's got it again. Pressure from Dickens. He throws it, and down. They're able to make the catch, and then Paul Smith kind of gave him a little lick there, a little love tap. But first down for Estes Park, and the clock continues to run. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. Strasburg not clinging to, but still holding a 49-8 lead. Quarterback in the shotgun calls for the ball. It's snapped. He's under pressure. throws it, tipped in the air, and caught.
Oh, nice catch.
That's now 2 tipped balls that have been
Right.
caught by Estes Park tonight. That's going to keep the clock running, and Estes Park's going to put a stop to that with another timeout. So Estes Park doing everything in their power to get in the end zone once again. Coach Blau and Coach Brown and the guys out there, Coach Ross, trying to give the directions to the Indians to try to keep that from happening. So I've actually been impressed with the way Michael McCown's thrown the ball. He's a junior, and he really flashed for us on defense, number 3.
Right.
And he actually throws a really good little ball here. You know, it looks like they're giving him a chance, and then Colin Reitz is getting to take a break, maybe play a little receiver instead, maybe use that height advantage against some of the younger kids in the secondary for Strasburg.
Right. I don't know that McCown has been into quarterback
Yet this year.
before.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I did look at their stats earlier, and there was somebody else that had thrown the ball, but I thought it was the other Reitz brother.
It was the other Reach brother. Hold on.
Well, it looks like McCown's going to get a shot again, as he is the lone guy in the backfield. The ball is snapped. He's under immediate pressure. Good pressure from Alden Thompson thrown. And the only guy in the area there was number 2 Gonzalez, the only touchdown scorer for Strasburg tonight. And then Julian Valencia was also there. So Valencia's been all around the ball tonight. So the clock's still ticking. We're going to be under 40 seconds by the time the ball snapped again. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball is snapped. He drops straight back. Pressure from Dickens, and incomplete.
Looks like 25 cut off his route.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like a little miscommunication. And Estes Park's going to use their final timeout of the night, and kind of throw up one last ditch effort to get the ball in the end zone. Number 3 looks like he's shaken up a little bit. Dickens got through there, had his arms up in the air, and then kind of slung him to the ground. And he's holding his wrist. We'll see if McCown's able to continue. So as you can hear in the background, our Strasburg cheerleaders doing a great job tonight of encouraging the team. The game's been a fun one tonight. A lot of big plays. We saw a 99.5-yard touchdown. We've seen 4 or 5 interceptions. We got to honor our seniors at halftime here as it's senior night, and got to see some youth football action as well. So it does look like number 3's wrist is bothering him, and he's going to come out of the game. And so it's going to be 4 wides to the right, 1 to the left. He drops straight back under pressure from Dickens, and Dickens, just missed the sack. But there to clean it up is Ecker and a host of Indians. Estes Park's going to try to snap the ball one more time. Strasburg may get one more chance. They are going to get it snapped. Ball is snapped. Man's through as Ecker and Hilton and Dickens. Incomplete pass. Looks like he was out of bounds. Man, I'll tell you what, the Bobcats fought till the end.
Yes, they did.
Lopsided score, but hustling back to the line of scrimmage, trying to get one more opportunity. And that'll do it for tonight. Strasburg able to improve to 5-3 overall on the season with the 49-8 victory over the visitors from Estes Park. That sets up a showdown, our final league game next week with the Flatirons Bison. Bison, again, have a pretty good record. I believe they have a similar record to Strasburg, so it should be a good battle. And hopefully Strasburg comes out on top and is able to secure a nice seed for the playoffs. So thank you for tuning in tonight. It was a lot of fun working with Dave Lasecki, and we hope you enjoyed our broadcast, and we will talk to you again soon.
Nice job.
Thank you. I'm going to kick the audio back on in time for the fight song. Always a highlight of the night. So we've got our Indians out in front of us. All right. So that'll officially put an end to it after the fight song from the Indians. Thanks once again, and on behalf of myself, Nick Dickens, and Dave Lasecki, thank you for tuning in to Strasburg Indian Football.